there is, to begin, a concept people regard as important, which are chops building exercises. Chops building exercises, as best as I might define it, are exercises where you build your technique. Hand strength, for bass players especially, devices that one uses to squeeze and develop hand strength in order to be able to play faster is what my general understanding of chops building exercises are. Excuse me, and I'm here to say that I believe that these exercises are not going to get you what you want at all, because musicians do not play due to good chops. Musicians play due to equally good ideas and the technique to execute them. When they invented devices to squeeze hand grip type things, hand stretching devices I've heard about, finger spreading accoutrements of music, I think I saw an ad for that. And I began to think about how did musicians throughout music history play with great capability before these devices were ever created. And the answer is they played because they equally regarded music and their instrument and developed the capability to play technically fast by playing slowly and learning music through steps and through time. Musicians do not generally, in this modern day, want to take the time to learn how to play, is my philosophy. They want the results of it, and I understand that's quite attractive, but the actual reality of music is that music doesn't give back what you put into it. If you invest in a stock market, you're going to get a lot of money back, usually within 5 years or so. Music doesn't pay back like that. You'll put in a lot of music hours and a lot of practice hours, and your improvements are usually not noticeable because they're so slow. It's like hair growth. It's slow. You can't see when the time comes for a haircut, but there it is. So in music, chops building events aren't necessary because great bass playing, for example, has never relied upon great hand strength. In fact, the greater that hand strength, the more slowly you'll probably play. Great technique has always come through articulation and the articulation has always come through delicate touching of the instrument and precise note playing. That does not come through hand strength devices. These devices will probably slow you down and probably prevent you from getting what you want. So I would not develop my chops in artificial ways. It takes one set of muscles to close the hand, and I understand it takes an entirely different set to open them. So when you're exercising squeezing, you're ignoring one whole set of muscles. It's an inaccurate and might be harmful to the hand. Tendinitis develops. People do things to their hands to get good chops and often injure themselves. Don't do it. You want chops? Play an instrument. Play it carefully. Play it every day. Read music. Read notes. These things precisely tell you what to play. And that's how a musician develops chops. Do not put heavier strings on your instrument. Heavier strings will slow you down. You don't build up strength by challenging your strength. You build up the capability to play by playing on the lighter strings or the strings that you normally play and playing on it on a regular basis, just like musicians have proven. See, this is proven for 400 years. There's nothing controversial here. You don't, as a musician, artificially pump these devices up at the end of your arms. You use them in a melodic and in a musical way, and that's how musicians develop chops. And to verify that, everybody that you admire, bass player-wise, guitar player-wise, practically to a man, to a woman, have developed their capability without hand strengthening devices. And my final point on this particular area is how did musicians develop phenomenal speed and phenomenal playing capability before these devices were invented? These devices are modern day sales items. I don't object, of course, in our American society to make a sale and to make money. But I want you to recognize that as a musician, you don't need any of them.